In this question, we're shown a geometric sequence and first asked to find the common ratio r. So in a geometric sequence, we're timesing by something to get to the next term, multiplying by r, multiplying by r. So we could set up part A as 2048 times r is the next term, 1536. So r must equal 1536 over 2048. The sequence is going down, so we'd expect r to be less than 1. In fact, r comes out as 3/4 or 0.75. For B, we're asked to write down the next term in the sequence, U5. So, like I said, we're multiplying by r each time. So we take U4, which is 864, and times by 3/4, and we go to 648. In part C, we're asked to find the largest term in the sequence that is not an integer, so not a whole number. Since the sequence is going down, it's never going to get bigger than 2048. So if we start here at 864, I'm just going to see what would happen. What would the next term be? And I'm going to see when it stops being an integer, basically. So if I times by 3/4, we already calculated the next one would be 648. If I times by 3/4 again, the next one would be 486. And if I times 486 by 3/4, the next one would be 364.5. And they're only going to get smaller from there. So this is the largest number that is not an integer. So which term is that? Well, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So the answer, find the largest term in the sequence. So is this. The answer is 364.5. That's the seventh term is the biggest term that's not an integer. Part D says find the sum of the first 20 terms. So on your formula sheets, for the sum of a geometric sequence, we have U1 multiplied by 1 minus r to the power of n all over 1 minus r. We use this when r is less than 1, because then we'll get a positive number on the bottom. If r is greater than 1, then r and 1 on the formula sheet are the other way around. So Sn is, n is 20. So the sum of the first 20 terms is U1, which is 2048, times 1 minus 3/4 or 0.75 to the power of 20, all divided by 1 minus 0.75. So if you did that on a calculator, it should come out as 8166.02. So that's the sum of the first 20 terms.